I want to make sure that we expose this too. So if you could talk to me a little bit about the compromise options that the president has offered the Democrats, that the Democrats have then rejected, because that's not something that's being covered. And if I'm not mistaken, the president has made several offers to Chuck and Nancy.
Well, you're going to see some of that information actually come out today. We've done some on-the-record conversations with the Vice President, Jared Kushner, also Secretary Nielsen, who led our effort, the president's effort. He was the one who handpicked those folks to go forward and deal with staff, senior staff of the House and Democrat leadership. And they've actually come to some conclusions, and actually some good news has come out of those negotiations and those discussions. And one of those things is Democrats now realize the data that Secretary Nielsen put forward is not partisan data. It comes from people, hard-working men and women who put their lives on the line every day along that southern border, compiling this data and information. It's not a partisan issue. Now they understand that those numbers are real. They're tangible, and those are occurring every day. That's a big thing for the Democrats to understand, because at first they thought it was just partisan politics. Now it's not. Now they understand exactly what's at stake. In addition, the president put forth a plan. The letter came out, I guess it was yesterday, or actually I think it was this morning, because the Democrats said, what do you actually want? The president said, fine, here's exactly what I want. I'm going to give you the $5.7 billion number I need for a wall. And look, it was a smaller number before because we weren't to the crisis level we were before. It's not a number necessarily that he wants, although he's happy to champion it. It's what the hardworking men and women who put their lives on the line every day tell us they need. Customs Border Protection, ICE, and Department of Homeland Security. So Democrats now know that's the situation. The second part of that is the whole last 3 or 4 bullet points in the proposal we put forward, we worked together with Democrats on. We actually beefed up some security of technology with drone usage and also some drug identifying equipment along the border, so that now we can actually look into 100% of the vehicles coming into this country to check on those drugs. We are working together to get something done here. The real question, though, remains, will Democrats continue to play politics with people's lives, or will they understand exactly what's at stake here? Because honestly, all this takes is $5 billion, $5.7 billion for a wall. The Democrats are holding up their vote for anything commonsensical that would protect the American people over politics here. Right. It's a steel barrier that you pointed out so eloquently they themselves supported back in 2003 and 2006 and 2013. They've got to come to the table today, put politics aside and work for the American people.
Right. Well, it goes back to what I said. I think they're doing it because they think if they can stymie the president's chief promise from the campaign trail, that somehow that would prevent him from getting reelected. That's not what the American people hired them to do. We hired them to defend and protect the Constitution and keep our best interest in mind.